guys, it's Stephanie with Simarchy, and welcome to a 3x3 functional tiny house starter home. Yes, it's all three, or four. What did I just say? 3x3 challenge. If you've ever done that, it is crazy. Tiny house. It is very tiny. It is functional. Yes, everything works, and it's a starter home. It's about 10,000 simoleons. So there you go. All four of those. My cat Lexi's here. She knows these things. You guys know how this goes. She somehow is psychic and not psychic. I don't know. She's very intuitive. Like when I'm streaming, she doesn't really come to me, but when I start doing YouTube recording, she's like, you know what? I think it's time. There she is. She's like, I think it's time to come and annoy you. I don't know how she knows the difference of whether I'm doing YouTube or Twitch. It's literally the same thing. I'm sitting here talking to a camera, and she is now giving herself a bath in the middle of scratching my couch. And I'm not going to lecture her because she's spoiled. She does what she wants. But anyways, for anyone that's new here, hi, I am Stephanie, also known as Simarchy. I'm a mermaid obsessed with The Sims. I also love seahorses, unicorns, rainbows, and kittens. And the color pink. So I had a lot of fun with this. I did build this on stream, and once again, it takes a lot of player testing, so you're just going to see me moving stuff an inch, and then a centimeter, and then putting it back, and then bringing my sim in here, and then moving her out again. And also, since I did record this live, you are also going to see my donation bars, my bit jar, my notifications. I know that's annoying. I'm really, really sorry. I should remember when I'm doing something that I think I'm going to use for YouTube, because obviously I have so much live stream footage. I stream every day, well, every day during the week for like 6, 7, 8 hours a day, sometimes more. So I never know what I'm going to clip out for YouTube, but if I can get better at being intuitive about that, I would hit the record button on my OBS software instead of downloading the stream, and hopefully, no, actually, would you still have the overlays? I think I would have to open another instance of OBS. People that do this, what do you do? What do you normally do? Look at me. Oh, that's my sim self, if you can't tell. Eating cereal right on top of her keyboard. I was joking. She was eating on her keyboard playing The Sims. I mean, I was joking, but I'm not joking. That is me. This, by the way, this is my tiny dream house. Well, I wouldn't say dream house, but I would live here is my point. I want a tiny house IRL. I would love to live in a tiny house. And oh my God, like her head went right under that bookcase. It didn't even hit it, but I decided to move it up a bit and it still works. But yes, I love tiny living. I would totally live here. And I mean, it is my aesthetic. I love the color. So why not? We'll call it one of my many dream homes, because I am a woman of many dream homes. There's a lot that I like in houses. That's why I love The Sims. That's why I love building. That's why I never get sick of it. But yeah, what I was saying is we did this live on Twitch, so sorry about like all the overlays and such, but if you do ever want to hang out, I know YouTube's pretty cool, right? Because you could just watch the videos when you feel like it. You don't really have to interact, but if you ever want to hang out on a live stream, we have so much fun. Like seriously, it's the time of my life. I get to talk to you guys. I read every comment. I get to interact. I get your feedback while I'm building. You guys were giving me the best ideas about what if you turn this like that, or use this instead of that. I don't know how I would build without you guys anymore. I mean, I still do. I still do speed builds on my own, but building on stream, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. It's the coolest thing ever. We're trying to get this trash can to work here. Okay, so yes, disclaimer. There's not a fully functioning fridge or stove or microwave. However, if you have outdoor retreat, you can eat out of that cooler. Yeah, that's why we put that there. So you can still eat. There's not a lot of options. I think there's cereal, yogurt, granola, water, juice, milk, something like that. But you can eat. Your sim won't die. If you really wanted, though, depending on your sim's needs and your level of patience, if you wanted to download and use this, I would recommend, if you know the food thing really bothers you, you can replace the shower with a fridge, and you could technically wash your hand sims a ton of times to bring up their hygiene. I'm pretty sure, at least I think that's how it used to work. Should still work. So yeah, that's super easy to do. Here we were messing around with a counter, but then I would have needed a bar stool, and we were going to try to put a microwave on the other end of it, but then we realized without a fridge, you don't really have a use for the microwave, so I stopped messing with that. But yeah, there's definitely some finagling you can do, and I literally cannot believe that toilet works back there. I kept user testing it, play testing it over and over, and every time I was shocked she would sit on that thing. I don't know how. And then here we were trying to rearrange the table so that she had more room. Now, I don't know if it has to be a desk instead of a table, but you used to be able to overlap that over the bed and it would work. For whatever reason, she would not get on the chair. She wouldn't do it. Otherwise, I was going to like try to overlap them. You really don't need a desk. You don't need a table unless you want them to have a PC or a laptop, because they'll eat anywhere. They'll even sit on the cooler and eat, I'm pretty sure. They'll eat on the toilet. They'll eat on the bed. So the table is completely optional. And you'll definitely see the TV move around a bit, the mirror move around a bit. I just like kept getting different ideas, obviously, from the stream and from things just were popping in my head, like, ooh, why don't we add this? Why don't we move that? And we did put this divider here. And then I realized that sneaky little toilet sneaking outside the house. Just to give a bit of privacy. I know it makes no sense because, like, you could still see through it and you could still see the toilet from the bed, technically. And we tried to reconfigure it like this, which would have worked, but then you literally, like, what are you doing? Oh my God, what is she? What is she doing? Could you even see her? She's just like running around like a crazy person. I call her a crazy person. Obviously she's a cat, but anyone else talk to their pets like humans? Are you okay, Lexi? Are you having an attack or something? Like, what's going on? Why are you running around all crazy? Like, hopefully she's okay. I mean, she looks fine. She's just sitting there meowing at me. You okay, cat? She's hungry. Poor thing's hungry. She is on a new feeding schedule. She has been for a few months. Still 2 hours till she can eat. She's diabetic. She has to be on a specific schedule to coincide with her insulin. She does not like it. She don't like it. She gets kind of wild. Princess. Oh, I'll play with her. Don't worry. There's a couple minutes left of the video. I will go play with her. I promise. She will not be ignored. She's never ignored. She is spoiled as heck. But yeah, I figured if we... Back to the video, interrupted by your cat, your crazy cat, Lexi. Your crazy fellow viewing cat, Lexi. I don't know what to call her. You guys come up with something. You guys are good at that. But yeah, flipping the toilet and the sink the other way was no way to put a divider in front of it. We could have maybe used a curtain. I think they walked through the curtain, but I don't know. I like the toilet smushed back there for some reason. And I was purposefully waiting to do the windows last, because when you do a tiny build like this, the windows really can like limit where you put things and how you do it. So I figured we would get our basic layout first, and then we would worry about where to put those. Another thing people were complaining about was no curtains, which obviously you can add curtains. I just don't like curtains. And the door is glass. Privacy. I know they're Sims, guys. Like, really, how much privacy do they need? Like, someone really gonna walk by, look in the door and go, oh my God, your Sim's on the toilet. Which you can't see anyways because of the angle. But yeah, you go replace that door if it bothers you. The reason I use that door is because it had a small frame, and, you know, and it's glass, and usually glass makes smaller spaces look bigger, glass and mirrors and such. And then funny, if all the things that didn't block or obstruct that toilet, this dang shelf did. For some reason, the shelf with the pink tissue, she was like, nope, not using the bathroom now. So we did a little bit of rearranging. But that's the fun thing about doing these tiny 3x3, 4x4, 5x5 challenge builds. You just have to move things around a lot. Like, you can't really commit to an idea because a few seconds later you might be like, wait, that doesn't work, it doesn't fit, it's unusable, and then you have to redo it. By the way, that red shelf, if you're really interested, let me know. It is technically custom content. Yes, I know I don't use custom content. Technically, it's custom content. It helps you place items on shelves that wouldn't normally snap onto a shelf as long as they go onto a surface. It helps you put them at the right height in case you use, you know, control up, or what is it, 9 and 0. You have to use control to like lift items up and down. It helps you with that so that they go exactly where you want them. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but I will give you the link if you comment and ask me. And then you delete the shelf when you're done. So when you upload your build, it doesn't say you have custom content in it, and that's the only reason I use it. We're adding some fairy lights and some things for aesthetics around here. And yeah, I was gonna say something else and I totally blanked. I don't know. I still wanted the place to be cute and functional. So you really have everything you need. I mean, the only other thing I might add if I really, really wanted, instead of maybe the computer, maybe give them an easel, but they can make money from the computer too. They can write, they could do the programming career. There's a lot of stuff. So I figured I would do that instead, but you could easily replace that with an easel if you wanted to have a sim that was more into art and painting. And this would be really good if you did the, I think it's called the tiny room challenge, where you're actually not supposed to have a door in that at all. So you'd have some more usable space over there. You put your sim in a room. It could be a little bit bigger than this. And they have to earn all their money and all their living and get all their social interaction by never leaving and never letting anybody inside. It's a fun challenge. It's a tough challenge. I've done it. This would work great for that. This would be great for a starter home or rags to riches. And if you guys have done a 3x3, let me know. I mean, I didn't invent this. This has been around forever. In fact, I did a 3x3 in Sims 3. But I had never attempted one in The Sims 4 before. Also, quick side note, the beds, you used to be able to move them up and down and chairs and stuff, and your sim would levitate up there. Are you going to come say hi now? Or what are you doing? Are you going to finally come say hello? Yay! But yes, your sims will not levitate to beds anymore. Otherwise, I would have put that way up there and made it a loft bed. Yeah. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Are you here to say hello to all of YouTube? Hi, YouTube. All right, so there it is. That's the end of the video. There are some screenshots here. We'll fast forward to the she doesn't want to be held. She hates being held. You're just watching me put it up on the gallery, which, by the way, you guys can download that by going to Simarchy123 user ID or putting hashtag Simarchy. I'm out of breath now. I talk so fast in these. Oh my gosh. You can join us on Twitch, twitch.tv/Simarchy, where we will be live streaming Monday through Friday. I am so happy you sat through this video. I mean, it was only 10 minutes, but thank you for listening to me ramble. If you have done a 3x3, 4x4, or crazy enough to attempt a 2x2, let me know. I'd love to check it out. Drop your, I don't know how you'd show it to me. Discord or something. Wow, she found a box. She found a box. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for hanging out with me. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my next video, which I post every single Saturday. Bye!